The subcompact and compact crossover markets are without question oversaturated, and for a brand like Jeep, who position themselves as being the SUV specialists, they've been pushed to develop their product line beyond the qualities of just being off-road worthy or year-round capable. The 2022 Jeep Compass finds itself among a sea of rivals that are affordable, practical, and sensible for most Americans. But now with the much-needed update, this crossover might be worth taking a closer look and considering as your next daily driver. So here are 5 reasons why you should buy a 2022 Jeep Compass. Over the last 2 years, Jeep has made strides in offering a more welcoming and enjoyable driving experience, where they're focusing on other aspects besides being off-road worthy and rugged. The new Grand Cherokee and Wagoneer are a departure from the norm that we've expected from this American brand, as the interiors are upscale and luxurious, which aren't adjectives you would have used to describe a Jeep product in the past. The Compass remains as one of the older models in the lineup, not yet receiving an extensive overhaul. Yet the mid-cycle refresh for 2022 opens the door for Jeep to set themselves apart in this crowded market. First, when stepping inside, the Limited offers heated leather trimmed seats as a standard feature. But through the Elite Group package, you receive power adjustability for both the driver and passenger, premium leather upholstery, heated second row outboard seats, a full digital gauge cluster, and onboard navigation. Even without this $3,000 optional package, Jeep emphasized refinement and quality by incorporating soft touch materials on the door panels and dashboard. But you'll also feel secure and comfortable on longer drives thanks to the support and plushness of those bucket seats. Technology was also a focal point, as the display that's found between the analog gauges is high quality, easy to read, and for a crossover in this segment, relatively in-depth compared to rivals. This then translates to the head unit, as the Uconnect 5 user interface is a vast departure from the last generation of software that was certainly showing its age. Similar to what we experienced with the Grand Cherokee last year, this touchscreen is responsive and high quality, allowing you to access the climate controls and 2-level heated seats, and there'll be icons found at the bottom of the screen to make navigating this head unit rather easy. Lastly, an optional dual-pane panoramic sunroof brings in a lot of natural light to the interior, while also contributing to the perception that this cabin is bigger than others in this segment. While most of the changes for the 2022 model year center around the interior and technology that you'll be interacting with on a daily basis, Jeep did make a subtle refresh for the exterior to help close the gap that's between this crossover and the Cherokee. Still retaining its resemblance to last generation's Grand Cherokee, the headlights and front grille will immediately be recognizable for buyers who've purchased a Compass in the past. But with Jeep cleaning up the area surrounding the fog light housings and adding gloss black accents that sits just above the lower air vents, this crossover now looks more distinguishable, but also outwardly speaking, more refined. For the limited trim, the Elite Group package will remove the plastic cladding and replace it with gloss black trim pieces, taking away its off-road capability unless you have no problem scratching the paint, but to also add a trendy look that's becoming more prevalent in this market. Then coming around to the back, the rear fascia does go untouched for the 2022 model year, but keeping this crossover looking modern will be the LED taillights, and also for the Limited, the two-toned exterior is an attention grabber that makes the Compass look classy. Then to complete the final third on this model is the plastic cladding that does add a rugged aesthetic. But best of all, thanks to the rounder front and rear fascias and smoother body lines, this subcompact isn't too boxy or uninspiring, which is common among a list of rivals in this segment. Despite Jeep marketing the Compass as a compact SUV, exterior dimensions would beg to differ, as its size is more in line with vehicles such as the Subaru Crosstrek, Mazda CX-30, and Honda HR-V, putting it under the same umbrella as subcompact crossovers that are priced between $25,000 and $35,000. However, thanks to the higher roofline and wider stance, the Compass's interior will be more accommodating and spacious. They'll be reflective of crossovers such as the Mazda CX-5. Thanks to Jeep designing this vehicle with the driver and passengers in mind, the second row will be more suitable for families, as legroom is far better than what we've experienced with the Mazda CX-30. And with headroom being more than abundant, we think taller passengers won't feel too claustrophobic on longer drives. But it gets even better when you take a look at the cargo area, as the Compass offers an eye-opening 27.2 cubic feet of room behind the second row seats, outclassing many in this segment by a wide margin, with this space doubling in size when those seats are folded. While the Compass will have its limitations when it pertains to the powertrain, we believe this Jeep is very underrated as a road trip vehicle and family hauler. Subcompact crossovers have always been an affordable and attainable option for buyers who either have been priced out of the compact segment or don't need a larger vehicle. Where these smaller CUVs lack, however, is in the performance department, as the non-turbo powertrains that are found under the hood leave much more to be desired. The Jeep Compass is powered by a 2.4-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine that produces 177 horsepower and 172 pound-feet of torque. And since the model we had featured was a limited, we had the 9-speed automatic transmission. But a 6-speed auto does come standard for Compasses with front-wheel drive. As expected, this crossover isn't the quickest nor the peppiest, and does beg for more power, which is why we hope in the future Jeep drops in a turbo to make the Compass more desirable, especially for higher trims in the lineup. However, where the Compass does impress is with its smooth and direct steering feel that does differ a bit from other domestic offerings in this segment. And continuing on with the theme of being a comfortable daily driver, the suspension is rather forgiving, so you won't be cringing as you go over the bumps and imperfections on city streets. With the lack of road noise and ride quality being on par, if not better, than some competitors, Jeep Subcompact does have a sense of refinement that we weren't anticipating, as this brand is known more for its rugged attributes rather than its on-road demeanor that mimics rivals. In recent years, Jeep has really become the crossover and SUV brand for everyone. If you want an off-roader, the Wrangler is a perfect match. Or maybe you desire a taste of American luxury, and that's where the Grand Cherokee or Wagoneer slots into place nicely. The Compass, on the other hand, is the forgotten child in the Jeep family, mostly due to its lackluster performance. But for adventurers, they want a more capable SUV that can tackle different types of terrain and road conditions. Despite its shortcomings, the Compass surprises in other ways, as its entry-level luxury interior reflects its price point. But also, the overall practicality and interior space provides flexibility and utility that subcompacts aren't known for. Even with a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, the Compass is more than sufficient for most consumers who are looking for a daily commuter or even an affordable road trip vehicle that gives occupants a respectable amount of comfort, but a cabin that's modern and suitable for buyers in 2022. We hope you enjoyed this quick buyer's guide for the 2022 Jeep Compass. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this one. And if you're interested in buying a Compass or any other crossover, make sure to check out our full reviews to help you find your next vehicle. And thanks for watching.